This would be a good time to ingest some extra caffeine. Late night adventures on the gridiron, and we all know anything can happen when you kick off after dark. Welcome to the home of the Blue Hens in Newark and Delaware Stadium. As we see a squad from the Big 12, the TCU Horned Frogs, taking on a team from Conference USA, the Delaware Blue Hens. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. The Blue Hens will get this season underway as toe meets leather. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So TCU's offense will have first crack at this one. And Jesse, this is going to be a fun test. This receiver, if you leave him in man coverage, you might be in for some trouble.
And so when you get him in the one-on-ones, you got to throw his way. He's a really good route runner. He can catch the football. And then when the defense decides to double cover him, take him away, that's when you go somewhere else with the football or you run it. The balance in this offense, based on how they play him, I think is big today.
Yeah, and that's what you've got to do as a defense. Sometimes you double team him, sometimes you play zone, mix it up, give different looks, because he is a guy. He's shown the ability to burn your defense and make big plays.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. They'll run play action. Blasted as he lets it go. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
Man, it's so nice to have a quarterback who doesn't flinch. You watch it, man. He's hanging in there, right? Hanging in there. Takes some time for those routes to get down the field. Gets hit as he throws it, but delivers the ball, a catchable ball down the field, and makes the big play. Nice toughness by that young man.
They'll go to the ground. Oh, ball's out. It's as if that ball had a magnet going back to the offense. How in the world did they keep it? The Horned Frogs with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Going downfield for the big play. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're scaring at 3rd. All right, guys, let's think a little bit about big picture TCU. The good news about starting the season outside the top 25, not a lot of lofty expectations. You can sneak up on a few teams, but sooner or later, you're going to want to get that attention and get into those rankings.
A lot more, but it's not impossible. In recent years, you saw it with Indiana coming out of absolutely nowhere. You saw it back in the day with USF. You've seen it with Rutgers. Like, in the past, you can do it. You can put it together, gain some.
Holds it in, the first down and more. And the Horned Frogs have enough for the first down.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that 4th down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he shows you the arm talent on the throw.
Man, not much wiggle room for the ball carrier there.
I'm not really sure what they can do to try to create some space.
I know. Block better. How about the offensive lineman push some guy back?
Purdy on the Jets! They make the stop at the 37, but not before he's got 10 yards and the first down. They saw that blitz coming, and the way to get out of it is find the tight end.
Yeah, how quick did he see that, too? Sees the blitz, understands this is a matchup where I got my big tight end, the big fella I trust. I'm going to find that matchup, get him the football for the first down.
Able to squeeze out a couple on the play. It's down at the 35.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
Off the play fake. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. They're about to snap it for the 10th time on this opening drive, but they need a conversion to keep the drive alive on third down. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. And on fourth down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. And he missed it. No good. Kicker couldn't quite get it through, and the scoreboard remains the same. So Delaware's offense has its first opportunity of the day. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on, they punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
Great job at contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened there.
They make the tackle at the 36. Let's see if they bring out the punt team. And the Blue Hens will line up to punt it away. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Fires on the run. Oh, right through his hands. They came out attacking, wanted to impose their will, and they missed a big chance on that one. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Dropping back, it's Hoover. Got it in the middle, it's James. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Come to the line at the 42, facing a third and short. Grabbed in the middle, it's McAllister. He picks it up, still on his feet.
Doesn't it always seem like that ball is on the ground for like 30 seconds? You got 17 guys running at it in slow motion. Like, I got to get the football. Offense, very lucky to get that football back.
The Horned Frogs will snap it on first and 10. Off play action. Fires to the big fella. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play.
I think that time offensively, you're just trying to take what the defense is giving you, right? They're playing zone coverage. You got your big fella just working right over the ball. It's an easy pitch and catch. Just take the profit and let's keep going.
Finds the tight end. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.
One of the things that makes this quarterback so dangerous is how accurate he can be when he's on the run. And he's a guy that's looking to throw. He's not looking to take off himself. Showed you that accuracy on that play to get the first.
Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. And the Horned Frogs in a good spot here with second and short. The give to the running back from the shotgun. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run.
And a great job by the offensive line. If you're going to run the ball right at the middle, you better control the line of scrimmage. You can see the center, the guard, the tackles.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, TCU.
And what a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stance, working into the second level, hats on hats, creating a lane for that running back.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Texas.
And he loses the ball deep in his own end. Grabbed by the kicking team. Touchdown, Horned Frogs. Once he got a step, it was all over right to the house.
What a nice Nice job by the defense. Not only getting the football out, the awareness to scoop it up. I got space, get up the field, a little caravan to the end zone, making the big play. And this offense in game one, man, not only do you give up the turnover, you give up a touchdown, and you haven't scored that many points. They got to get it together.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. From the shotgun, the inside give. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Running to Green. He's past the 30. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds right around the 34-yard line, and now they've got a little something brewing. Use the play fake, now to throw. Right on the money.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Catch in the middle, it's Patterson.
I love the start for this quarterback on third down. Third down, obviously money down. Got to have success, but to have success early, now it opens up everything, right? We trust him. He's got a rhythm going. He's feeling good, and he's got a lot of confidence.
And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. Offense gets set for 2nd down. They'll give it to the back. Not much of a gain there on the ground, and that will do it for the first quarter. We've reached the break, and TCU is holding the lead. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the first quarter as we take a look at the stats. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. They'll move the wide receiver. Little touch pass to the receiver. Got room at the 35. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Blue Hens! It's a much-needed life for this offense as they try to cut away at this lead.
No doubt. Needed something to go right. If you're down, you got to make plays. You got to get your team back in it. Great start. Keep chipping away.
Here's the return from inside his 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking for a man. It's Hoover. Picked off. What a way to set him up. He stopped. Not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football. From the gun. The running back has it. Headed to the end zone. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Delaware. Extra point here will tie the game. A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. Here comes the heat. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. The Horned Frogs send out the punt unit. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. And they'll just down it right there. And now the Blue Hen offense onto the field. This could be a real turning point in the game. They scored a touchdown. They got to stop. And now a chance to break the tie.
Yeah, this offense has got it cooking, man. And how about the defense? Great job getting that stop, getting the football right back to the hot hand. Now this offense, Palmer, has a chance to take the lead.
You can see the offense, too. They understand the situation right now. They were jonesing on the sidelines to get another opportunity to run back on the field. They are ready to drive this ball and go score.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 29. Using his legs, it's Silver. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. The Blue Hens can really attack on this 2nd and short. Handoff from the gun. Breaks the tackle. Quick spin on the run. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. And the Blue Hens are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw on 1st down. Pulls it in. It's LeBoy. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Quarterback on the move, still looking.
Well, he does a really nice job buying time, and I love the awareness there. Understanding no one's open downfield, knowing where the sticks are, and he's able to use his athleticism to get that first down.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
That's a good example there of complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing zone, they're playing their spaces, and they force the QB to have to hold the ball, try to work through his progressions, and then the pass rush, they win up front.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his tight end. He stopped at the 27-yard line, needed a little bit more to pick up that first down, and now they have a decision to make. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. Splits the uprights, it's good. And with that, they've taken the lead.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out
there. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll run the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Great job staying home by the defense there. Offense trying to go option. The QB keeps it, but you see the great assignment football. Everybody's staying where they're supposed to be, and they're able to rally to the quarterback and tackle him for a loss.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
I think if you're the coaching staff, you have to like what you've seen from this guy so far in the game. He's pumped out some really nice runs. Obviously, he's already scored a touchdown. Really nice run there as well. And for me, I would keep thinking about creative ways of getting this guy the ball as the game goes on in the second half.
This offense has already converted once on 4th down. Can they do it again? He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And the incomplete pass turns it over in their own end. Great place to start for this offense. Gives it on the option. Oh, he's got a chance. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. They've moved to the 16. It's 1st and 10. Might as well give it to him again. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11.
Great job by that defender. I mean, he timed that snap count perfectly, got into the backfield and created the negative play.
The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Firing to the right, complete. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. So they get the field goal, now about to kick it away, and you get a stop here, and you go to halftime feeling really good about things. From inside the 10, here he comes. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Off the play fake on 1st down. Takes a hit as he fires. Picked off. Smashes through the tackle. He's got the 1st down. Mark it at the 15 as they try to put up points before the half. Waning seconds in the first half. Let's see how they handle it. Looking downfield on 1st down. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Just a few seconds to go here in the first half, and they'll send out the field goal team. He slides that just inside the right upright. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Thanks, fellas. Perfect chance for us to put the first 2 quarters under the microscope. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. And on that note, time to throw it back to our guys at the stadium.
And the Horned Frogs will kick it off to start the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. He makes the catch. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34. New set of downs after the completion. They go to the ground. There he goes. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line. The Blue Hens headed quickly to the line.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down and make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Just a short pass from the tight end. Gets him on the ground at the 28, but not before a big 10-yard pickup. And the Blue Hens will line it up on 1st and 10. From the gun, the ground game. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Got a little work done on 1st down. Now back to the line. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, that receiver's looking at his teammates like, guys, what's up? You're not going to block for me on the screen? Seriously? I just lost yards on a screenplay. How does that happen?
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Under fire. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. So here comes the field goal unit once again. They've already kicked 3 tonight. It's good. Easy call for the refs. And that lead grows even bigger. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, fellas, here's a final update on a clash between top 15 teams. LSU delivered the type of thrashing generally reserved for homecoming games in Baton Rouge. Thing is, this was a road victory, and a win like this is going to resonate throughout the SEC.
Coming out on 1st down with the play fake.
Big implication.
Turning it on! They finally get him on the ground, and this junior turning in a big play after the catch.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field, and they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
Looking downfield, it's Hoover. Snagged out of the air. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the 1st down. They've got it at the 40. The Horned Frogs have their offense in high gear. Looking to throw on 1st down. They're working that left side. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down. Last completion moves the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again.
Man, it's so important when you play QB. I got to know when to put some air on it, and I got to know when to rocket that thing in there. Work in the middle of the field. He knew he needed the rocket. Threw it in there. Great job, great catch.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. It's complete to the right. He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch.
Well, we see another catch by this guy. This defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Tries again to get it in. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball. Cutting it close now with 3rd and goal upcoming. Trying to barge their way in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, TCU!
And the running back gets his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game. You want to continue to feed this guy. You can tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make things happen.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Looking for a gap. It's Silver. Followed that blocking and got 5 out to the 26.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs close to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
Great play by the defense there, getting the tackle for loss. But on offense, your mindset has to be, we need to be the more physical team here in the 2nd half. You've got the lead, 3rd quarter. We want to run the ball. We've got to have more success success getting our blocks and moving forward if we're going to win this game.
It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. The Blue Hens come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
It'll be third and long.
Well, this guy's been eating him alive all game long. Finally, though, David, you wonder if the defense has been able to make some adjustments, find something positive to help slow this guy down.
Hey, baby steps, right? That's a tackle for a loss. I know he's got over $100 on the game, but his defense is definitely going to have to be more aggressive, commit more guys to stopping that bad man.
And the Blue Hens want to move quickly.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Rushes on him. He's going to run it. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits.
Those always sting a little bit. When you get so close to getting the QB to the ground, creating a negative play, and then all of a sudden he turns it into something positive, just really annoying as a defensive guy.
Quarterback extends the play. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down.
You have got to have pass rushing lane integrity when you face this quarterback. On third down, someone gets out of his gap right up the middle. It's easy for the quarterback to see. He just tucks it and takes off and picks up the first down.
Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a first and goal. The Blue Hens started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Looking for just one more yard. It's second and goal. Tries again to get it in. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. This is a big play in this season opener coming up right now. It's third and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Touchdown, Delaware! And they take it in for 6 more points. The offense flexes its muscle a bit and widens the gap.
Take a little exhale. You know, you did your job, you got points, now you put your defense in position where, hey, go out and get another stop. We're in great shape, so the offense definitely taking care of their business.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Here's the pressure. Hit as he throws. Complete downfield. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Scanning the field, it's Hoover. Quickly to the tight end. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this third period. We've come to the end of the period. It's Delaware holding the lead. And we've reached the end of the third, and time is running out if they're going to cut into this deficit. Let's take a look at our game stats before we move on. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Wants to go up top. He'll be tackled at the 49 after a pickup of 5.
I think if you're the head coach at this point, you're telling your offense, doesn't matter what's happened up to this point of the game. Obviously, things haven't gone our way, but we have a chance to execute in a 2-minute situation and give ourselves a chance to win. Let's go do it one play at a time.
And the Horned Frogs with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Gonna look downfield again. Flushed out of the pocket. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Got his man. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. The Horned Frogs are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to bully their way for the first. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. And the Horned Frogs pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. The short hands, it's McAllister.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the in route there.
To the ground with the back. They make the tackle after he gets 2 down to the 25. The Horned Frogs are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. To the ground to try to move the chains. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Dropping back, it's Hoover. Catch in the middle, it's James. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. And the Horned Frogs, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. He wants to throw it. Big fella moving. Into the hallelujah land. Touchdown, Horned Frogs! So they get that score that they so desperately needed, and now they've got a chance to pull this one out.
Defense has got to give them a chance. The defense needs to get the ball back to them quickly so they can march down the field and try and score and narrow the gap again. This offense, they have the playmakers to come back and win this football game. They're going to need some help from the defense.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Guys, the Delaware offense going back to work. And they've got a little bit of a cushion here, David. If they can add to it on this drive, it would be nice.
Yeah, it definitely makes a little bit of a difference. Knowing I'm up by more than a field goal, obviously, Jesse, my mindset switches, and I know I can't make mistakes.
Yeah, and David, I don't think they have to reinvent the wheel on offense here. What they've been calling has been working. Just get back to doing what you're good at.
Picks his way ahead, pickup of 3, and gets it to the 20-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. Snagged in the middle, Mitch Patterson. And eventually taken down, but what about that spin move? Gives him the first down yardage. Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. Wants to throw on 1st down. Tight end finds a soft spot. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down.
You know, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right? Let's just take the easy pitch and catch and keep this drive going.
Creates a little room. Oh, he's got some space. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44. And the Blue Hens are on the move. To the air on 1st down. The short hands, it's Silver. Running like he wants that football as he gets to the 37.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play a wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
The Blue Hens can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Gets the back moving. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. And the Blue Hens kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. They'll send the tight end in motion. play action on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Patterson. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one. So this offense with an opportunity to put this game in a hammerlock if they can score and lead the clock. And he'll be stopped for no gain, still sitting at the 3-yard line. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. They'll run it to the left, looking for the touchdown here. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone.
I like the aggressive play calling by the offensive coordinator on that drive as well. There are a lot of coaches that would have played it very conservative, very close to the vest, run the ball, and punt it away. Count on your defense, not this guy. He was going to take some shots, count on his own guys to get it done. And now with that touchdown late, we've got a 2-possession lead.
The kick is good, but the penalty flag indicates we've got a roughing the kicker call coming.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. No shot at a return. It's out of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Back to pass. It's Hoover. Got his man down the middle. They'll immediately call timeout. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. The Horned Frogs in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Back to pass. Pocket breaking down. Makes the grab. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Looking to throw on first down. Working that left side now. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30.
I'll tell you, you cannot count this team out because of who's playing quarterback. When this guy's in the game, it's never over. Yeah, they're trailing here in the 4th quarter, but this dude can put up points quickly.
Quickly out to the tight end. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? Wants to keep it in the air. And he makes the catch. It's a seam wide open. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. And the Horned Frogs will have it 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Bringing the heat. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. And he drops it, just took his eye off of it at the last minute. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. No signs of any kind of kickers. They'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. They got him for the sack, and that'll be a turnover on downs.
And after failing to get that 4th down, it just feels like this game is over. They are going to need a miracle. They're going to need a quick 3 and out. They're going to need a turnover or something to have any shot at getting back in this game.
Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. He'll do it himself. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Well, he couldn't find any running room at all, and he'll end up taking a loss on the play.
Yeah, great discipline on defense, too, because if you're going to stop the option, you have to play assignment football. Everybody doing their job. There was just nowhere to go there for the QB.
The give, and tick, 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 tick. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Blue Hens will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. They'll open this drive and snap it from the 44. Looking to throw, it's Hoover. Shoots it to the left. Makes a connection. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. They get to him as he throws. Can't hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be 2nd down. Looking to fire. Quick strike complete. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. 1st down here for the offense. Likely a lost cause, but they'll throw it again. And here's the 3rd interception of the night. The defense making a play to put an exclamation point on this one, and that ought to do it. And after this play, the cake will be baked. Quarterback takes a knee, and they'll this new season with a victory.